This is a blog review entitled Alex's Journey to Life, Day 71. And in Day 71, Alex talks about feeling depressed after visiting my mother's house. At Desteni, Destonians are doing daily blogging or blogging, taking a look at how the past is controlling them, and through the mind, so through memories that are coming up, instead of being, free, without these experiences of the past dictating to you how you should feel in that moment. I want to read one of the statements, the self-forgiveness statements, that he writes. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to associate a positive energetic experience toward the fact of being surrounded by bright colors, and have associated a negative energetic experience toward the fact of being surrounded by dark colors. And I can so relate to that. And when he says a positive energetic experience, it simply means, so that would be a good feeling, what we would define as a good feeling. And he talks about how in his apartment he has the walls painted white, and that makes him energized with a positive, happy feeling. And when he goes to his mom's, he's becoming possessed with this very heavy feeling and a feeling of depression. And the significance of this would be that, we're not really, as we go through our life, we're actually not free. We think we're such free beings, we have all this freedom of choice. But in fact, the mind is our keeper and our dictator, and tells us, no, when you go here and you see these colors. Alex talks about the wallpaper in his mom's house being darker color, and how his mind has associated this with a feeling of heaviness. And not only that, bringing up lots of memories and pictures and further feelings, emotions, connections to the past. I really related to this blog because I can see this in myself in many ways. Just for one example would be Sunday nights. I often find, not anymore, but for many years, I would say 20 years, I associated Sunday night. Well, before associating with it, I just felt depressed on Sunday nights. I didn't associate it with anything. I mean, eventually I kind of went, wow, it's Sunday nights. I feel really bummed out. I feel really down. And then when I took a good look at it, I connected it back to Sunday nights at home when I was growing up. And it was like the weekend was over. I was back home. All the kind of excitement was over. And what did I face the next day? Getting up early and going to school, which I always found very hard to get out of bed. So it's interesting to see how, although we think we are free and we have freedom of choice, the mind actually is the controller, is the person, the thing in charge, because these thoughts and feelings, emotions, connections just come up. And so there is a solution, and Alex goes through the solution in the blog. He examines, what's coming up. Why am I feeling depressed when I go to my mom's? I go to my mom's and I feel all bummed out. One of the things would be the colors. So he goes through examining this and applying self-forgiveness. So in fact, with applying the self-forgiveness, taking complete responsibility for himself and his life, and then applying like a self-direction in making commitment statements. So when this happens, what will I do? One of the things that he's suggesting to do is in that moment, instead of following, more and more and getting into it and delving into it, I feel all bummed out, is stopping. Be aware of self. Stop. Use your breath. Breathe. And when you're using the breath, to remain here and not engaging, participating in more and more thoughts and feelings coming up. So please read the blog. Like I said, I really related to it. Our past and going to our parents' houses can be a big thing. So, and please check out, I will put the link in the information section below. And also, I will put in a link for the Facebook page, Destonian's 7-year journey to life blogging, so you can find out more about this, and the link to Destiny. Thank you very much.